Welcome back, travelers. Last week, our group began their journey for the Consortium, a group represented by a number of their mentors. The mission? To retrieve a ship from Walston. The ship contains valuable information that can revolutionize the existence of J-Drive technology in the Traveler universe. The Consortium's edict is to spread technology amongst races, avoiding concentrations of power amongst those races. They have been promised a ship for this first mission, and should they continue to serve the Consortium, they have been granted the sky. They have been granted every possible wish they could have under the sun. Our group went into cryo-freeze, low berth transport on the Autumn Gold. However, as a result of active investigation by our medical professional, an assassination attempt was averted. It turned out Arthur Dilling, the steward for the ship Autumn Gold, was actually an assassin sent to murder our dear Captain Helm. This assassination attempt was not only averted, the captain's death was faked. Our group has departed the Autumn Gold onto 567908, a small backwater. I ran out of time. Let's try. A small backwater populated by a spaceport town and a group of pacifist tarantula creatures known as Shriekers. After our good doctor helped to fake the captain's death, alter his appearance, the group decided it would be a good idea to make a show of exiting the ship. They went to the local bar where Chefa drank the bartender under the table. They rented scooters because they heard rumors that there were Aslans who were not exactly friendly out dealing with the Shriekers. We joined them in a canyon. Zathodl leading the expedition with Chefa on the back of his bike, Captain Helm and Mahis sharing the other bike. Zathodl made a quick scan and held up for them to stop. They circled back around and are planning what to do next. As Zathodl spied not only a giant space-age shipping container where tarantula Shriekers were being led on in chains, space chains, he saw that they were heavily armed. It does not appear as though the Aslans have seen them, and that is where we join our group. Zathodl is stopped. And herded you guys back around the corner of this canyon before it opens up into this wide open expanse on this arid desert planet. Zathodl, what you've seen with your futuristic binoculars that you have, I've decided, with a quick scan and a really good roll, is 4 Aslans, one off to the side to the east, sitting up on a rock outcropping, and 3 actively herding these tarantula-like alien creatures into what appears to be a futuristic space-age shipping container. They have multiple speeder bikes themselves there and are heavily armed. After a description of the insignias on their weaponry and uniforms was provided, Mahis deduced that he has dealt with these people before. They are not members of the Aslan. How do you say it? Ariet? Irite, thank you. The Irite, they are members of a splinter group known as the Great Empire. Known for their slaving trade, the Great Empire is, they're bad kitties. And that's where we're at. You guys are all sitting on your speeder bikes just around this outcropping, and
one thing's for sure. This likely will not end too well.
I'm inclined to intercede on these aliens' behalf, but I wonder if our current situation makes it imprudent to do so.
I will just say for your information, Jacob, the Imperium is actively anti-slavery for sure. This is not an Imperium-controlled world. You're in basically no man's land, but yeah, as an Imperium naval captain, you probably have a pretty big disposition against like captivity and slavery.
These Aslan are from the Empire. They may not follow or abide by the same honor rules as I and the rest of my kin. But if you need, I will go and try. We can try to talk with them.
Maybe you and the prole here go and see if you can talk them out of what they're doing. Try to, make a friend from foe kind of situation.
They're going to eat us.
I believe we can find a way to solve this peacefully. We can do it.
We can also shoot them and catch them by surprise, if we think that's right. Or take them in custody. I guess we don't work for the Imperium. It's hard to shake off old habits. There's 4, right?
4, correct.
There's 4.
And I'll just text. I'm gonna message you the throttle with info on what you see.
I refuse to sneak around and kill my own kin from afar. If we plan to do battle, then we must at least go talk before. Announce ourselves. And maybe there's a sliver of honor.
Well, then maybe we sneak and release the prisoners. Maybe if we can go and use kind of finesse and perhaps sneak and free the prisoners and just thwart their evil plans. Maybe that's enough. What do you think, Zathodal?
Zathodal's checking out the person with the sniper and trying to see if that guy sees us.
So that's what you saw in like the split second you came around the corner and just did a scan, and because you got such a good roll and you're pretty observant. And then I'm kind of giving you the benefit of the doubt that you guys dip back around. If you'd like to try to do a recon roll, like pop back around real quick and see if you can see anything without them noticing you, I'd have you do. I think it would be a stealth. It would be like a stealth.
Oh wait, I'm actually might succeed this roll. I can use my clairvoyance. There's a specific ability. It's called clairsentience, I think it is. It's level 10 if I want to see and hear, but it's 8 if I just want to hear.
And does it have a range on it, or is it
very distant?
Okay, all right.
So, do we want me to try to see and hear, or just hear?
See what your elf ears hear.
Okay, cool. We're not elves, but I'll attempt. I guess I'll attempt the level 10 one.
I'm sorry, that was so rude. I apologize. I'm a product of my generation.
Are elves a type of species? What planet do they hail from?
It's a fantasy creature from A world past in on Earth's history. It's very offensive. I apologize.
Oh, so they're like an off-breed of humans.
Yeah, they're kind of weird humans with extra talents. A lot like these guys. I mean, God, I'm sorry.
Did you say they had talons? Now, these sounds like a formidable human.
Some alien
It takes me
creatures,
30
I think.
seconds, by the way.
What'd you say, bud?
It takes me 30 seconds to actually
Takes
do
you 30
it.
seconds. Did you get the roll?
I got a 10, yeah. I
All
needed
right.
a 10 or better.
Let me double. I'm gonna just say.
I guess.
I think you're totally good, dude. 5 to 5,000 kilometers. Jesus.
Fucking smoke.
Okay, so you guys what does it look like as you dial in for like the 30 seconds and like start to activate your psionics abilities? Do you like get off the speeder bike, or are you just like sitting on the speeder bike with Chefa behind you? What does that look like?
I guess I'm just sitting there, like with fingertips not quite touching, but in like the pyramid shape as I'm focusing on. It's almost like I'm meditating to block out my immediate senses so that I can extend them over the long range.
All right, and as you guys sit there, he sits there for a second, and after about 30 seconds, you start to get it's like. And you're get on the fucking get there, get spider, get. The spider slowly moves on one after another. These giant spider creatures are herded in chains into this giant shipping container. We have only a half a day before the ship returns. We need to get as many of these creatures as possible.
Cool. I'm repeating what they're saying, but like you guys are just, I'm not saying it exactly how they're saying it, I'm just repeating the words.
Report in. Alpha 3. Have you seen anything? Nothing over here. All clear for the moment. Very good. He's like, Sira. What? How much longer? We should be done within at least the next 2 hours. 2 space hours. Varg.
Yes.
Reload the fusion cannon just in case. We must be prepared for any interruptions. Leah. Continue watch. Of course. Thrawn. Yes, my Lord Kara. Tell me, report. Are the restraints working correctly? Yes, but we do not need them. These creatures, it is as though they have not a bit of self-preservation within them. I will tell you, I would not want to see them angry, though. I think that they might be able to tear even Great Kara apart. I would like to see the creature try. Kara Bloodfang would tear the spider limb from limb.
You're reciting this back to us, Zathodal?
Yes.
That's the answer. We need to teach these creatures to rise up for themselves. Can you psionically bond with them?
I don't think it
I did forget to mention in the original, in my recap, that was part of what kind of lured you guys out there, and I think interested use the Thottle is that they were mentioned that they were somehow like psionically very active in some way, shape, or form.
It is like it just depends. It depends on how receptive they are.
Maris is visibly upset.
How long does that power last for? Is it just as long as you keep the channel open kind of deal?
I think so. I still am never really sure how long it's supposed to last.
Cough up, blood fang. He thinks himself mighty, but he has no honor. He is weak. I would like to test my battle against his. Claw against claw, as it is intended along our way.
I think it says difficulty 10 plus clairvoyance 1d times 10 seconds. So I guess that's how long it takes. That's how long.
Yeah, all the times in there are how long it's supposed to take you to activate the power.
Okay.
Captain.
What is it, Mace?
Maybe both of our wants and both of our plans can work together.
Well, mine's just a suggestion. It all hinges on the Zathottle's ability to communicate with the creatures, but I think it's to their benefit for them to rise up and protect themselves. Although who knows what kind of implications for this planet long term if they were to start taking that type of mindset.
What would that be? Communication of emotions and basic feeling, telepathy, send thoughts.
Yeah,
or mind link.
I could either mind link or try to send thoughts.
You want to try to do that?
Yeah, I guess I'll try to attempt to mind link with one of them.
I'm gonna say because so normally that would be an easy check because it's like it says that it's supposed to be both, but since they're like pacifists, if they like basically my idea is that if they sense you knocking at the door, they're gonna open their mind. So let's bring it up a notch from easy though, and let's do it at a 6 that you got to get for this to open the mind.
Okay. Cool. So 9, that's +3. So I can extend the range a bit if I need, or that's 3 would be how long I can do it for.
So yeah, we'll say what, like we'll say like 30 seconds for now, I guess. Or 3. What do you think? I don't see where it has.
Mind link specifically does actually say the check is equal to number of minutes, so it'd be 3 minutes if they're open to it. Hello.
Do you ask?
So out of character, I'm trying to start a riot, right?
Yeah. What I mean, I that's what it sounds like. Helm mentioned. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. You're the one talking to him through your brain, through your magic brain.
Like, can he hear us? Like while we were talking around him, while he's magic braining?
Well,
I'm not incapacitated.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's just like talking on the phone with your kid in the background. Can you
Yeah.
do it? Yeah. Is it hard? Absolutely.
But he got a good. Yeah. So.
Oh, how come you won't rise up against these people who are trying to enslave you?
Rise up. What is this? We go with the wind. We are pushed, so we go. There is no